we were talking beforehand, and you were sharing almost a pulse, your life, and something you try and keep in mind all the time that came from a pretty tragic childhood story.
Yeah.
So not to start off on that type of note, but I think it sets a good foundation. I'd love if you could share that with the listeners because it kind of sets a tone.
Rock with me here if I lose it for a second.
Yeah,
I got a towel in my bag here. So yeah, I was 6 years old, and I got a son that's 6 now, and sometimes I look at him and think like, wow, I learned that lesson at this age. Like, he's so free and fun and caring, not a care in the world. We were playing with my next door neighbors and another kid up the street, and David and Crystal had just got bikes, and our house was on a T, and our houses are here, and then the T part kind of comes downhill. And so they were racing their bikes downhill. And since I didn't have a bike, they were like, Mike, can you tell us, see who wins?
Who won?
Right,
Give us the stop start.
Would do.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, cool. So they get up there. They did a couple ones. Kelvin had a Hot Wheel, and he was just getting smoked, so he quit. So probably about the 8th or 10th run. And Crystal was like younger, closer to my age. David was a couple years older, but super competitive, right?
Yeah, right.
Trying to beat Big Brother. And so, one more time, and I'm like, all right, ready, set, go. And as I say go, I just see this car coming out of the corner of my eye, right? And it just runs right over him. And Crystal died that day. David's been in a wheelchair ever since. And,
Wow.
I learned pretty early, that life is valuable.